Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is SubZeroExtabyte and I am coming right back at you with another video, and this time we are going to be testing how darn smart we are in mini games. So let's get yourselves a book to read and show me that you are smarter than me, because I will probably going to fail a lot of these questions, so just prepare for that. Now we have to click on the circles or something like that, and we actually have to find out where to start, which should not be all too hard in my case, since I am really good with numbers and I am not lying on that one. Okay, so I think that we have got this down. This was not that hard at all, and I am pretty sure that we had them all right, but I might be wrong. But I do not think that I am wrong. Oh my, what is happening? Oh my god, what has just happened? Never mind, I am creating hype like it was nothing. That was cool, but it was weird. So we are starting now. I mean, I think so. Is this a trick question? Wait, that was not even a question. Oh my god, the nerves are already getting to me right now. This is insane, you guys. Hold up, that did not go right. Let me start over. Hey, what is up, you guys? I am SubZeroExtabyte and I am ready for today, because today will be the first day of a new day, which means that today is a new day. Yeah, that is right. That did not make any sense at all, and that does not matter because we are going to try an escape room. We have not done one of these for a while, so you know. Let's change it up for a change. Now this is a new mind game which is pretty cool. Leave me a comment down below in the comment section if you know or like this one, and I hope that you think that this is pretty cool to do. But you know, it isn't hole in the wall thing. It is not same old same old. I can just jump around here just like that and have to get out. That is basically what all the fuzz is about when it comes to these things. Now of course I am better than that. That is why this was just a demonstration of how you would fail in something like this. But you know, for me these are not all that hard. It is just a normal routine to follow. And of course, you know, I have got to do this right this time because I cannot let myself down. Or am I letting myself down right now? Yup, the laser is coming and we are not down already. Well, that did last long at all. I am going to have to go out and do something about this, because apparently just using my brains is not enough for this game mode. I mean, this is really hard though, so I cannot really blame myself for this. But then again, maybe I should have paid a little more attention in school, and maybe then I would be able to go through this game mode with flying colors. But right now it is just one big mess that you do not want to be caught in, because that will just end in the ultimate disaster. Okay, that might have been a little bit of an over-exaggeration, but you kind of get the point, right? And that is literally all that I am trying to do, because right now that is all that I can do. I can entertain you while you can see me fail in these freaking mini game modes and watch me getting hit all the darn time. So this is going to be a fun video for all of my haters out there. Shouts out to all of them out there, all of the haters. Thank you for keeping me doing me instead of focusing on you guys. Oh my god, I have got to get this one right though. There is just no way. Oh my god, so you are going to tell me that there are all of these things coming out of a hole in the freaking wall? Okay, you can say whatever you will right now, but I am going to look for a way out. I might go and look for a cool thing to do that I can wear in remembrance of my good old pal Doc Oswald. Actually, the name makes sense. Hole in the wall. Actually, I do sometimes wonder how that guy is doing right now, because I have not heard from him in a while, which might actually just be a relief for me, since that means that I did not have to do all sorts of random things for him. But still, I mean, he was a friend of mine, and I think that we have kind of lost touch through time, which is weird because I have got tons of free time on hand, so I am not sure why I have not yet paid him a visit. I might do that sometime soon if I do not end up forgetting it all. Now, just like the hobby things, this right here, it is just one of those ways to stay healthy, you know. We all need some sports in our life, and we need some exercise so that we can actually stay healthy. Oh, by the way, have you seen this thing right here? I am going to own this game. You guys get me? I mean, I do have to win now, otherwise this will be awkward. And he is riding on with us on my shoulder. Now you could basically say that I have got a chip on my shoulder, but you guys already know that this is not true. Or actually it is true, because Chip is usually sitting on my shoulder. But you know, I do not have an actual chip on my shoulder. Are you guys feeling me a little here? At least I hope that you are catching my drift. By the way, it seems like I am stuck in some sort of mini game mode or something like that. Some sort of a tomb, I would say. And I am about to raid it, because darn it, look at all of the things that I have to do to get out of here, man. But I think that these game modes are rather good for me, mentally and physically, because you know, this is just great to do. I train the mind, so you know, why not find something that is fun and athletic or challenging at the same time? And even though it might be challenging, that is just part of the fun to me. Even though most of the escape rooms that are around already have been finished by me. So you know that is not really that big of a deal for me. But of course that is not all. Because when you do not pay enough attention to the map that you are playing, well then you just luck out and you are rather stuck, you know. Now I am not trying to scare you or anything, but that is just how it is right now. That is just the way life goes. Even though it might be going so easy and stuff, that does not mean that you can just cruise through it like it is nothing and without paying attention, because that will end up biting you in the butt for sure. Now of course I do not want that to happen to me, but sometimes you just cannot do anything about the ways of life these days. Oh my god guys, can you help me out here? I am struggling quite a bit actually right now. So what is your take on this thing right here, you guys? Am I going to be making all of these today or not? I have never in my life envied a human being who led an easy life. I have envied a great many people who led difficult lives and led them well. That is basically the same when it comes to this game mode. You can just have an easy life and do nothing about it and just stroll through it. But it is the people who are leading the hard lives and make it look easy who you should be looking up to. That is why I like to keep things interesting by making things hard on myself from time to time, like failing on purpose. That is what I do a lot. Also in this video of course. So right now with my escape room right here, I am struggling a lot. But when you guys are watching this out of the comfort of your home, you will all just be like, well, that guy SubZero there on the screen, well, he really did quite a good job on making everything look easy while he was struggling really hard. At least that is what I think that you are all going to be saying. I mean, I cannot know for sure now, can I, guys and girls? I just have to be out here and doing it all myself so that I can make good content for every one of you out there. I mean, it would just plain be unfair if you had to watch me do all of this so perfect and swift without a care in the world. And you guys are out there struggling trying to become as great as me in these things. So sometimes I will fail on purpose just to make it look a little less hard. I mean, come on. I would not be able to do all of this without you guys. So if you guys want to be like me, that would be pretty hard. So I have to put in some flaws to myself. I mean, no one is flawless except for me, of course. So you know, maybe that is the reason why I should be doing all of this. Just so that you guys can see that having flaws is just a way of life. But then again, I am a Roblox character, so I am not really sure if that also counts for me. But now that the cat is out of the bag, I will just hope that you guys appreciate the fact that I sometimes end up failing on purpose just so that you guys can see that I am also human, even though I am better than anyone else in these types of things. Just so that you know, that is just something that is unfortunate. But if you have the ability to change anything about yourself, and I do not just mean your appearance, but make sure that anything that you might be changing actually is a change for the better. And that is not just something that I am saying for the likes or anything. That is just something that I feel like is true for a lot of people out there, and even for a lot of people in here right now. And by that, of course, I mean myself, because I am all alone right here. I am trying my hardest, right? I mean, even right now I am running around and walking hoops just to get to where I came from just a second ago. Now this might all seem repetitive, but without all of this work, I will probably end up getting nothing. So I will have to make sure that I actually end up doing something good here before the video is over and I accomplish nothing. Because that would paint me as someone who is slacking, and I do not want to be someone who is slacking. I mean, people always try to make fun of me, so I cannot let that happen right now. Now of course, like it goes with everything in life, there is no such thing as the perfect life. I mean, my life is pretty good in all of that, but it is not perfect. And that is one thing that might just be pretty important for the people who look up to me. It is not about leading the perfect life, or leaving a flawless and faultless life. No, it is about being the perfect person in your life. Just be the person that you think is perfect, because that is all you have. You cannot change the outcomes in the world. The only thing in this world that you actually can change in a good or bad way is yourself. And now we shall just throw out the bad part, because no one wants to be the worst version of themselves. Just like I do not want the worst version of this video, so I should actually be going quite a bit because I am lacking right now. I mean, I am trying my best, but it seems like that is not enough for the soulless pit that I call an escape room. I mean, this thing is taking everything out of me right now, and it is giving me nothing in return, except for maybe some funny footage, but that is it. But I am pretty sure that I am able to take a win on this one, and let's give it to me, baby. I am ready for this. Give me that win and let me go home again. Yeah boy, let's go. We are back on a roll right now, you guys. Are you all ready for this? because I know that I am. I mean, there is nothing that can go wrong right now. We have been through ups and downs, but right now I am just waiting for the ups and not the downs. Sometimes I think of myself as a cracked windshield, and sometimes I cannot wait for it to cave in. But right now I am hoping that I can stay strong through all of the rain and wind and keep my back steady and keep it straight. I am going to win all of this, no matter how hard I am going to get knocked back. I will be the one who is going to come out victorious in this game mode, and I am going to be the one who will be crowned king of everything after I win this game mode. And at that moment I will be crowning this day to be SubZeroExtabyte is the freaking best of all time day right here. I will be crowned as a GOAT. I will be the greatest of all time, so that is GOAT, not just GOAT, it is an abbreviation. Come on guys, I have been over this already. We are not some people who do not talk that street lingo. We are the cool kids of today, so we will have to know what the kids are saying these days. But I am not just interested in their lingo. No, I am also interested in becoming one of those things. So right now it does not matter whether you have a clue what GOAT means, because you will not be today's GOAT, because I am going to be today's GOAT. So that would be more like the greatest of all day, instead of the greatest of all time. But I will take that like it is right now. There have been a lot of things that I have called myself, and I have also been called a lot of things. But right now I am going to be the self-proclaimed GOAT, the greatest of all time, and not just the greatest in bragging, because you guys already know that I am the greatest in that right now. So I will not be needing to tell you guys that, and I am proud of that fact. Alright, okay, but hold on. I have got to concentrate a little bit for this one. Okay, it looks like I have done just fine on this one. And there is my proof. I did not go and walk on the ice, because if you end up walking on thin ice, then you might end up falling. And I really do not like that, to be honest. So I will just leave that for someone else today. Even though sometimes the ice that we skate can melt down. But it does not matter because the water is pretty warm, so we will just swim whenever that happens. That was a little Smash Mouth All-Star reference for you guys. And if you guys do not know Smash Mouth, then I will have to talk to your parents right away, because they have made the song for Shrek, and that is just awesome. I mean, every time that I watch Shrek and that part comes on, well, at that moment I am just getting into the zone, and no one will be able to get me out of there unless you want to see me mad. Because when I am in my Smash Mouth zone, I will be a shooting star who breaks the mold. And that was another reference if you did not notice. It may be a... Now let's just hope that we can get to the next part in a little bit of a quick manner, because I am about to pop an egg right here because of this waiting. Oh my god, I need more me time, and I do love me time, you guys. But that was enough me time, because we have a lot more things to go through, and I do not want to get all repetitive to you guys when it comes to my content, because my content is always very original and non-clickbait like, so I do not want you guys to start thinking any less of me right now. There is just too much at stake when it comes to the channel and to the people and you guys, and I am not about to throw all of that away just because I am starting to become lazy. Well, let me tell you this then, because I am not lazy, nor will I ever become lazy. Okay, never mind, I might actually be like very lazy, but that does not matter because there is just a lot of stuff that I have to do, so there is just no time to be lazy around these days anymore. So this sub is changing from a lazy dude to an awesome dude, and there is nothing that you can do. But please let me know what you thought of that video, and maybe let me know if you guys would like more of those scary type videos, since we have been doing some of those in the last couple of weeks. And I mean, the Tattletale one was just horrible to do because, you know, I had no idea what was going on. Now I mean, it was a video from almost 15 to 20 years ago. I think that it was recorded back in the late 90s, around 1998, but I could be off on the date. It was right before Christmas though, and that was the weird part about that, because I was looking for a gift and I entered something that was way bigger than just a gift collection right there. I mean, after a while it just left me scared out of my mind, and I had no idea what to do. So again, you will have to check that one out for yourself as well, because like I said, you will have to see it to actually believe it. But just take this from me, it was a really scary freaking video. But of course I still hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and please give the video a thumbs up if you liked the video, and subscribe if you are not already one of our subs. Now let's get to that 800k mark, and skedaddle out of here. See ya later guys.